Oh, fuck.
Hello, did you floss your teeth today? Welcome back to the Pudge and Sherman show. You're very heavy. Are you happy with yourself? You broke it. Good work. I had to start over because Pudge was acting very erratically. I'm suspicious of him. But anyway, today we are back in the kitchen. I know that the last two videos have been in the kitchen as well, but that is for a reason. And I used to have this superstition that if your space was messy during the new year, meaning like at the stroke of midnight of the new year, if your space didn't look the way you wanted it to look, it was gonna look like that for the rest of the year. Sniffles over there. I still sort of have that superstition, but I'm a little bit easier on myself now and a little bit more realistic in like what is feasible for me to accomplish at the end of the year, especially with like Christmas and stuff like that. So basically by like the end of February is when I like to have my space like completely the way I want it to look. I want to purge everything that's not supposed to be in the space anymore. And the way I do that is pretty methodically. I don't just sporadically go around and pick, okay, that closet, and then I'm gonna do the office, and then I'm gonna do whatever. I actually go room by room. I focus room by room, and I have a list of everything that needs to get done in that room, and I just start checking it off. And I find that this way is a little bit easier in terms of like trying to wrap your mind around doing the tasks, because I think if you look at it from a whole and you're like, oh my God, this bedroom needs to get done and this bathroom is just terrible, you can sort of get intimidated by how much needs to get done. You might feel overwhelmed to the point where you do nothing at all, and I've definitely been there. So my way is just work room by room and have very specific things that you want to get done. So in the kitchen so far, I've done my fridge. I've done, what else did I do? My medicine cabinet. There were some that I did off camera, like I got rid of a ton of spices and I like organized that. But the last few things that I have to do are my pantry, under my sink, over my microwave, and my appliances. So there's maybe like 4 or 5 things that I need to get done, which I will all be doing on this vlog. I'm so sorry for sniff. My husband is a sniffly guy. He is sniffling all the time and he doesn't realize how loud his sniffles are, but it's like constant. Yeah, 5 things left to do in the kitchen, and then it'll pretty much be in a place that I'm happy with. And hopefully by February we can move into the bedroom and my office, because that's really the only other places that I want to get done, plus my bathroom. But today we are back in the kitchen. I need to clean my stove, so I know it's pretty straightforward, but I kind of want to show you how I clean my stove. But before I clean the stove, I'm going to show you footage of the last mess that I made in the kitchen with my friend Alice. We tried to recreate a pasta from a restaurant called Cactus Club here. I thought we did pretty good. So if you're interested in this pasta recipe, it is so stinking good. I've I've written out the recipe as best as I can in the description. It is not perfect. We eyeballed a lot of things, but you can kind of do it to taste. So I'll put a timestamp here or here if you want to skip over the cooking part, but I highly recommend you guys try this pasta. You can make it vegetarian too if you want. So yeah, once you guys are done watching, I will meet you in the kitchen. This is my friend, the chest, my friend's chest. This is Alice. I'm pretty sure 100% of the people on my vlog channel are here from my plant channel, so you guys definitely know Alice. But in the very, very weird circumstance that you found your way here on accident, this is my best pal Alice. Hi. We met through plants, and we do a lot of collabs together, and she has very graciously offered to cook with me today, because we we went out for lunch one time.
Yes, random, I think it was just like a spur of the moment kind of thing.
Yeah, and she ordered this pasta from Cactus Club.
It's called a spaghetti Portofino.
My goodness.
I have never mind-blowingly good.
No, truly, like I have never had a pasta that delicious before. It's like
thick, buttery, creamy. It's not super creamy, like buttery creamy.
Yeah,
yeah.
not like
dairy
creamy.
Yeah. And it's got a bit of like lemony taste to it. And it has shrimp, it has corn, it has, what else? Like all these like crunchy kind of breadcrumb things. And it's served with like crispy bread, which we're not gonna do.
No.
But we wanna recreate it because it's really expensive.
Oh my, it's so expensive.
Like, yeah. I think it's around $30.
Yeah, $30
like
for
that.
a bowl.
We'll treat ourselves, but today's not
We're
the
on
day.
a budget today.
Yeah.
So we are trying to recreate it. We have some spaghetti noodles. We have some raw shrimp here that I'm trying to defrost. And
It's almost there.
Yeah,
it's
getting there.
Yeah. We're really just trying to create it based on our feelings.
Our thoughts, feelings, and emotions about it.
And I Googled this and to see if someone had made kind of like a recipe or something. I couldn't find one. So I just looked at the photo and reached deep into my brain, remember what it tasted like. So I think I want to do kind of something similar to a chicken piccata kind of sauce. You know, like that buttery, lemony kind of sauce.
Buttery, flaky, crisp.
Yeah. Okay, we got water boiling for the pasta. And then we're gonna work on the shrimp.
And instead of regular breadcrumbs, we're using a Panko Japanese style. This is what we're using. And we don't have fresh corn, but I do have frozen corn, which I think is gonna be fine. Fudge is here too. Look at his leg. Oh, say hi. He's like a fish out of water.
While we wait for the pasta to boil, we're gonna toast some breadcrumbs in butter, and then we're just gonna set that aside. And then we're gonna sprinkle that on when everything's done. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just getting some butter in there.
The shells.
I'm doing it all. Just coat everything in butter. This actually looks quite a bit like their crumbs.
Oh, that's good.
Still be hungry, right?
Yeah,
Playing basketball. Okay, I feel like that's almost done. Ooh, looks like rice.
Trigger warning for anyone who does not like the sight of a raw shrimp. Look away. Here's your timestamp. You're sliding right off.
So they weren't deveined, but shelled.
Shelled, but yeah, there's no vein.
Nice.
I see poop in this one. Look.
Oh yeah, that's, yeah.
Ew. Girl.
I need, oh, my big hand is in the,
Ew, poo.
yeah, it's poo.
No. I hate poo.
I love butter.
The pee-pee poo-poo show. I am not eating poop today.
Not today.
Not today. Do you want me to salt the water?
That's already salted.
Okay.
This is what Gordon Ramsay would say. Shrimp in.
Shrimp out.
Oh, garlic.
Oh. Yes, chef.
We are not professional chefs. I would say, oh, that's plenty.
Okay.
Yeah. I should have done the garlic at the beginning. Oops. Oh my goodness. There we go.
Burp the baby, burp the baby.
Cheese.
So we're just using chicken stock or chicken powder, like bouillon. And
that?
I'm just eyeballing.
Yeah.
And adding some water to liquefy it.
It's like maybe about a cup, 3/4 cup. Yeah, so we'll just get some flavor profiles.
He's so hollow. Okay, Craig.
This is my favorite thing that dogs do. Everything a dog does when you're just standing there and then you just feel like you just go.
Oh yeah, and then they lean on you.
I'm gonna add a big hunk of butter.
Yes.
Maybe more than that.
Okay, so it wasn't recording, but we dumped the pasta in, or the sauce in, and it was very beautiful, and I'm sad you guys missed it. I'm not good at plating.
Okay.
Do you do like a swirl, because you're fancy?
Yeah, but I can't make the swirl look good.
Yeah, I don't even attempt to swirl. I think this needs more shrimp.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay, I think we could have had more sauce. We did pretty good with the flavor profiles. It's just a little dry, like a little, not enough sauce. But the flavor is good.
More sauce, yeah.
Flavor is good. We did it.
Oh my god, it's so good. But I would say that was a success. Really good.
Yeah. Better than I expected.
I'll try and get like the approximate recipe for this, like our.
What?
Did you just see an alien fly across the sky
No.
inside of my apartment?
No.
Yeah, I'll try and put the recipe in the description in terms of like how much
We
butter.
didn't measure though.
We did not measure. We were just like.
Yeah.
But it's so good. Out
It's
of 10.
good. Yeah.
I
I'll
give
say-
it.
Well, like in terms of how close it is to the restaurant thing, like our ingredients probably aren't expensive and or abundant. But I would say I expected like a 4 or 5, and this is probably like 7.5.
I was gonna say an 8.
Yeah.
An 8. But I think that if we had a little more sauce, it would have
it'd
been
be
like
really close.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like a 9.5. This is so good though. Like this is something that I'm gonna crave and want to make like all the time now.
The flavor is good. It's just how much sauce is we didn't get quite right.
And you know what I think I might want to add too are mussels.
Yeah.
Like make it more of like a seafoody.
Yeah.
I love mussels. So yeah, I recommend this recipe 100% if you're looking for a new pasta recipe. I'm so happy. It's so
The
good.
flavor is really nice.
They're
yeah.
so-
This will be really good in the summertime too. Just like
Yeah.
with something citrusy and like.
Or like a, what are those beers that have a little bit of the lemonade?
Don't know alcohols.
Anyway, yeah, no,
Yay.
totally agree. Flavor profiles are 10 out of 10. So good. So many flavor profiles. I can't, too many to name. But yeah, this was fun. I am very glad. This is like amazing because now I have something else that I can make. Cause like when I make pasta, I'm like, do you want fettuccine or do you want tomato sauce? Like it's just, you get one or the other. There's really no, I've never even made a lasagna before.
Yeah, and the really good thing is like now you know what like a butter sauce is. This is how easy it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. The only amendment that, and we didn't film it, but the only amendment that we would make is maybe instead of water right away, would you do like cornstarch water right away? Or would you do water and then add cornstarch?
I would.
like we did?
I would have. You could either use pasta water. I feel like we could have doubled the sauce quite easily using pasta water. Yeah, and more butter.
More butter.
More butter. More butter. Way much more butter.
Anyway, this is Alice's first time on the vlog channel. We will be probably cooking a lot more.
You're gonna bake too.
Oh yeah, bake.
Yeah.
I want to learn.
I want you to make a layer cake.
Ooh.
3 layers. I already know what you're gonna make.
I'm
And then you're
excited.
gonna decorate it after.
Look
too.
at me. I'm gonna be in my Martha Stewart era. I'm gonna be on my high horse. Welcome to the baking channel.
Nobody even talk for her.
Don't even look at me. I'm making a layered cake, okay? If there's anything else that you want me or us to try and cook, please send me recipes, suggestions. I definitely, like this channel, like I said, is gonna be a lot. And a lot of cleaning. Pudge, silent on set, please. A lot of cleaning, but I do want a good chunk of it to be cooking and baking because that was like one of my resolutions this year.
That's your
like,
personal development.
personal development. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you are into plants, head on to her channel. You don't even grow here.
Goodbye.
Welcome back. If you watched the recipe, I hope you try it. And if you do, please tell me how you like it. If you've ever had that exact recipe from Cactus Club, I would love to know if you think that it's pretty similar because me and Alice definitely think it is. But anyway, welcome back to the kitchen. We are making my little solution that I'm gonna be using for the stove. So I just have a water bottle here. I've got a little funnel guy and I have citric acid. You can get citric acid, I'm pretty sure you can get it at any like Target, Home Depot. I got this from my mom. So I'm gonna be adding about a spoonful of citric acid in here. Actually, maybe a little bit more. And I can hear Pudge barking. I think my Amazon delivery is here. And then I'm just gonna fill this with water. I'm just gonna mix it, and that is pretty much all I do for my cleaning solution for my stove. It's very, very simple. Now let me go check the door. Packages, let's see what is in lucky number 1. My new external hard drive, if you'll believe it, I filled up more than 5 terabytes of footage from YouTube. Insane. It's looking like I'm gonna need one every year, which is crazy. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I have these little knockoff replacement heads for my Sonicare toothbrush because the Philips brand is so expensive, whereas I can get like, what is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of these for $15. And then I got toothpaste. Let me show you guys what my toothpaste looks like. If you guys don't rip open your toothpaste like this and get every last morsel, you're wasting your money because there's a lot in here that doesn't come out of the tube. But even this is a new low. I've had to add water because I couldn't get any more. So thank goodness this toothpaste arrived today. And if you're wondering why I ordered toothpaste on Amazon, it's because it's cheaper, okay? The stove. Nobody roasts me for how dirty and nasty it is. Here's some before shots. It's really crusty and dusty and nasty and gross, and it has not been cleaned in ages. She needed me a long time ago, but you know, better late than never. Okay, so I'm going to remove these grates first. And then I'm gonna remove these little thingamabobs. The first thing I do is just take like a dry microfiber cloth and I just try and get like whatever sort of loose debris is on top, and there's usually a lot of dust. It's so gross. I have like an irrational fear of dust. I don't know why, especially the thought of it like going near my mouth. It just sends me into a spiral. And then I take one of these cloths that are not microfiber, it's just damp, and I just go over the surface with water and try to wipe away as much as I can. I forgot to pop these off too. do is take my citric acid solution and I'm just gonna spray. I would also recommend you use some kind of mask. I'm not wearing a mask because I don't want my voice to be muffled, but I usually clean with the mask on. And then you're just gonna let it sit for maybe 20 minutes. Here's another cool gadget that I think everyone should have. It comes in different sizes. I just got this on Amazon, and you can just like put it over the top of your sink. And I use this for so many things. I use it as a drying rack. I use it for when I'm washing my vegetables and I'll just like leave it on top here to dry. It just really, really comes in handy. And for my plants with drainage, I will sometimes just put it on top of here and let the water drain out. So I have like 2 of these and I just love them so much, so I can't recommend it enough. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing in the meantime while that is soaking. So I've got the little burner caps. I'm just gonna get some dish soap. I'm just using the Palmolive deep grease cutting power one, and I'm just gonna put a little bit, not too much, and then I'm gonna use some warm water. And then I'm just gonna soak these in this solution, as well as the little knobs. So now I'm going to be making the solution to wash this part of the stove. And when I moved in, it was already kind of like rusty. I think whoever was here before us like used a lot of soap and water and maybe didn't dry it. But you know, I just try and get it as clean as possible. So I'm adding some baking soda and some warm water. And I don't want to completely liquefy it. I want to more so make like a paste. So this is the consistency that I want. It's just literally like a very, very movable paste. You don't want it to be too liquidy or too thick. And then I'm gonna use gloves because I don't like the feeling of cast iron. I'm just really weird about my feels. Okay, so we've got this guy here. What I'm gonna do is literally just take the glove and sort of coat the entire thing with this baking soda mix. Sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't see what I was doing. I'm taking that same cloth as before, and I'm just gonna do my first wipe. So what that citric acid does is it like cuts that first layer of grease, and it helps me sort of get to this bottom part so that I can really get to scrubbing. When I clean this stove, I like to use this kind of sponge because it doesn't like scratch it. And I'm again just going in with some dish soap. Normally I would do paper towel for this part, but I don't have any more paper towels, so I'm just using these little napkin things, and I'm just wiping away the soap. Once all of the soap is wiped away, I do one more application of the citric acid and I'll let it sit for maybe 5 minutes. And then the last thing I use is this Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day like all-purpose cleaner, and it's the scent basil. I just get this at Canadian Tire. I just give it one last spray, and then I take a dry microfiber cloth and I do a final wipe. I hate when my gloves drop in the freaking sink and then water gets inside of it. Okay, so using the same sponge that I used for my my stove, I'm just going, before I wash it away, I'm gonna take this sponge and I'm just gonna rub this solution into it more to kind of scrape off the grease. And you can already see that a lot of it is like melting off. I can see the little drips in the sink are like brown. You can also use like a brush or like a toothpaste. Oh my gosh, a toothbrush. But I'm just gonna use the sponge. We are almost done here. Just gotta do these guys. Once the weather warms up a little bit, I can do a good degreasing of the sort of iron parts of the stove, because the grate, is that what it's called? The iron grate, black part, it is still very greasy, and I need to use like industrial degreaser. But I only like to use that stuff if I can spray it while I'm outside, or else the fumes are just way too much inside the house. So maybe like in April or something, when we get more sun around here, I can give it like a nice deep clean. But I just wanted to not cringe every time I looked at my stove. It's literally been months. I think the last time I washed my stove was in was it August? Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Also, I do not use this for my nails anymore because it's like kind of rusty, so I just use it for stuff like this. You guys are wondering what I'm scrubbing at exactly. Do you guys see like around this rectangle here, there's like debris and like gross stuff in there? And now it's clean. Why am I'm always so shiny. Why am I so shiny? So yeah, that's just what a routine maintenance looks like for me. I do that every couple months, probably not as often as I should be, but it's the one. I really don't like cleaning appliances. I don't like cleaning my oven. I don't like cleaning my microwave. I don't like cleaning my dishwasher or my stove, but I know they have to be done. As much as I kind of want to jump into the next room with you guys, I really want to take you through it as I'm doing it. So next week we are still going to be in the kitchen. I'm sorry if you're tired of the kitchen, but this is just, it's my system. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe in the spring or whenever we get like a warm weekend, I will show you how I degrease outside, because again, I don't like to do it in the house. What else? If you liked it, please don't forget to like it. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I am getting closer to 800 subscribers, which is very exciting. If you have any suggestions of things you want me to do on this vlog besides clean and cook and bake, that would be appreciated. I always am looking for new ideas. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Did I say that already? And I'll see you in the next one.
Hello.
Hello. This is my husband, Vincent. Vincent, is there anything you'd like to say?
I have a bit of a conundrum. Which
Show off your shiner. Show off your shiner.
So that's my shiner. Last Saturday I played basketball, and for the first time in my life, somebody I was playing with accidentally ran into me like full speed, basically head-butted me. So there's a little cut, and as you can see, I got a black eye from it. So the other kind of coincidence is that I have to get my license, my driver's license renewed by my birthday, which is this coming Sunday. So I have an appointment to go get it renewed. And of course they take a picture. So I talk to them and they're like, yeah, you can have a black eye in your picture, but it's a 10-year license. Like, do I really want to have a black eye on my picture for 10 years? No, I don't. So I asked and they said, yeah, you could put makeup on, like use concealer or whatever you might want to use and do that. So that's where the trusty old wife comes in handy.
All right, guys. Well, here's the thing. I know how to do makeup-ish, but I don't know how to cover a black eye. I have covered a hickey on myself before, but not like a black eye. So this is my first time, okay? Don't roast me. Welcome to the first ever makeup tutorial on Unplanned in the Wild. Okay, Pudge.
That's pudgy.
Quiet on set, please. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do, which I think I've seen this in a video before, I'm using my e.l.f. putty blush, and it's very, very pink. I'm gonna use it on here first to sort of neutralize the blues and the
purples
and greens. There's a lot of colors happening, so I've never done this before, but I just want to neutralize it, and I'm really scared to touch it.
It should be fine. Ow! I'm joking.
Vincent!
I'm joking.
Do you want to die?
You know I had to do that.
Yeah, but... Does it hurt so bad?
It doesn't, like, I don't feel like... So is this what it feels like to be on set?
Yeah.
We're about to start.
You're a star. Okay, the next thing I'm using is the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer matte finish concealer in not his color, but we're gonna use it anyway. Okay, look up. And then I'm just gonna use a beauty blender to pat it in.
It feels so pretty.
You're so pretty. Now I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty foundation.
Is this Rihanna?
Riri, your girl Riri. Again, not his color. Okay, I'm gonna kind of do something on this side too, because I want to sort of even it out. Because now it looks really bright on one side.
This is so funny. Oh, but okay, so here's the other thing just to bring up. After I go get my license picture taken and renew my license, what's the next thing I'm doing tonight? I'm gonna go play basketball.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna sweat like balls.
Oh no.
Is my makeup gonna run?
Yeah. Oh, you're so pretty.
Oh.
It's definitely less purple.
Noticeable, yeah. And again, it's a picture from pretty far away.
Wow, look at you.
I just don't
You're
want it to be
beautiful.
so noticeable in the picture. I don't care about people seeing me, but in the picture, as long as it isn't like holy crap, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna do one tiny more layer.
Okay.
Just on the purple part. Gonna let it sit for a little bit, but I think it looks better already. What do you think?
I think so. I mean, like, I don't have a frame of reference, but
Do you feel beautiful?
when I'm with you, I always feel beautiful.
He's trying to escape me.
I-
He's like, ugh.
It's like I feel like that's what like a kid getting their first haircut is probably like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There we go. All right, I think that will do. He's looking glowy.
The glow up is real.
Okay, Miss Riri.
Thanks,
Looking
Riri.
good. Wait, do you have anything you'd like to say? Any words of wisdom?
Words of wisdom.
Inspirational quote?
Inspirational. Wear a helmet when you play basketball, apparently, because people be running at you full on speed head first.
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, thank you for making a cameo on this channel.
No problem. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Love you guys.